Well, howdy, 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 howdy. Welcome back to Skilled Trade Up, everybody. My name is Zach, as indicated by the tiny rectangle at the bottom of the screen there, so you know it must be true. I hope all of you guys are doing great out there today. Hope you're ready to win some prizes. For those of you following, this is Corona Day 10, and now we've been downgraded to cold. We've been downgraded to cold. It's like when a hurricane hits the land, becomes a tropical depression. That's what the Rona's done here. It hit. It was category 3-ish. I don't know. But now it's been downgraded to a tropical depression. So we're ready for it just to go on away. You know, go on away. Be gone, far away. All right. Say hello to everybody out here in the chat. We got Old Handy Luke, Mike Van Noy. We got Jessica Egan, the Frylock. What's up? We got Doug, our winner from last week, Doug. Apologize for my voice. It's part of the territory, I guess. We have, let's see who else we have. I have to scroll up. I know we have Steve in there somewhere. There's Steve and let's see. I think that's about it. We got some repetition. We got some chatting amongst ourselves. Colby. What's up, Colby? All right. So let's run through the basics here real quick, and then we'll get on with the game itself. Let me explain how the game is played for anybody that's brand new. This is the Skilled Trade Up. What I'm going to do tonight, a little bit different. I'm going to take 3 people with me tonight, see how it works. I'm going to try different amounts of people, see how it best works. Last week we had a 1 versus 1 there, and I think it was the first game. Classic slobber knocker between Santa and Bimco. Santa came out on top, which means he can't play this week, but Bimco can definitely play it. I'm sure he will try, and that's why I love Bimco, because he tries to win every time. So when we go to our first commercial break here in about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to put a link in the chat. If you want to play the game, you hit the link. The first 3 people that hit the link will get to come onto the show. I'm going to ask you HVAC trivia questions. You stay until you get one wrong, basically. So I'll ask all 3 of you a question. The ones who get it wrong go away. The ones who don't get to stay. And we keep going until there's 1 guy left. I have 9 questions for each group. And there's a 5-level prize limit, so if we have a couple of tiebreakers, we'll be good to go there. So we can have 4 tiebreakers. So that's how the game is played. We're going to have several prizes tonight. I'll show you once the first group gets in here. We have easy questions to start with. After a couple questions, we move up into the medium area. And then when we get close to the level 5, we get into some harder questions. And of course, our tiebreakers are typically either medium or harder questions. They're never easy. So the only easy questions you're going to see are right here at the beginning. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen here. The people who can't play this week. Let me get your names over here. That's the blacklist. The people who can't play this week because they have won in the last 30 days. We have Steve Domansky. Cannot play yet. Some of these people are coming back next week, though. Secondly, we have Craig Egan, but Jessica can play. I'll turn on my Christmas decoration. I'll do that, Steve. I'll turn it on here while I'm talking here. Let me see if I can hit the button. I got to move the Bible out of the way. All right, it'll be on when we come back here. All right. So my Christmas decoration is on. I was going to wear it around my neck, but I don't want strobing lights around my neck the whole time. So we have Georgie Batch of Cookies, can't play. Scott Savage Winner, can't play. Richard Williams, can't play. K Torres, can't play. Chris Forsyth, the Santa Man, can't play. And our buddy Doug, can't play either. So here are the champs. And what champs are the people who win the game and get to level 5. So if you get to level 5 in your group and you are the winner, you become one of our champs and you'll be invited back for a huge show, more than likely in January. I'm designing the show now. It's going to be like this, except the prize is going to be much bigger. So it'll be our champion show. Our champions so far, we have Adam Hai Chi, Steve Domansky, Georgie Batch of Cookies, Richard Williams, Chris I Am Santa Forsyth, and Doug. That's our champions right there. Oh, Colby says he knows that guy. He knows Santa Claus. We all know Santa Claus, Colby. Come on. So, all right. So what we're going to do here, and well, let me tell you one more thing. Lights are on. So you can see the lights are on over here. They're flickering. It has a really fast speed too. It's pretty spazzy, so I'm not going to turn it on this fast speed. If you want to get live notifications via text, I think we have about 20 some odd people that do that for every show. You can sign up for that. I can bring that up here. Let me see if I can get that. The live sign up looks like this. There is a link in the description of this video, along with a whole bunch of other links, like to our podcast and supporting the show and all sorts of good stuff, which I would appreciate if you're so willing just to check those out. All right. Chris says the guy works for him. It's not that he's Santa, it's that he works. I get it. Okay, I got you. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get into the show here. I'm going to bring up my email on the other screen. I would have done it already, but I was eating some roast with sweet peas and rice and gravy. So I was busy. I'm going to copy that link, copy the link address here. I'm going to put it in the chat, and I'm going to go to commercial. When we come back, hopefully you guys are, or at least 3 of you are sitting in here, we can play this game. So I'm putting the link in the chat right now. You can hit that and join me, and I will be right back after these messages from our great sponsors. Pay attention to this one. You can win a cooler. Some of the most important things to an HVAC business owner are communication with your staff and guys in the field, documentation and coverage of liability, and Company Cam is an app that helps you in both of those areas. It helps you communicate with your guys in the field via photography and messaging, and it consolidates all that into one spot. So there's no confusing phone calls and text messages showing up in a random location. You have one area, one spot to go to, and it covers your liability. So when your customers come back later and say, this is what I thought you were doing, you can bring out the picture and say, that's exactly what we did. Here's your before, here's your after. Company Cam is a must-have app for every business owner, especially our HVAC guys out there. And what's more, Company Cam is giving away a Yeti cooler to one of the Shop Talk listeners. You can find the link to the website in the description of this video, but it's companycam.com/Shop Talk. Well, it looks like nobody hit the link. Did I do the link right? The link is in the chat, guys. I'll put it in there again right now. I'm going to paste it. Make sure you see the link. If you see the link, say, I see the link. I can see it right here. So, I don't know, but this happened one other time where I put the link in the chat and it was totally MIA. I'm not sure. But you should see the link in the chat. You should see it. Bimco, you should see it. We need players here. Evidently, there was a link problem because there's no players. We need some players. Didn't get the link in the chat. Oh, my gosh. No link. What is the deal? I put the link in the chat again. Come on. Why is this happening? Okay, why is this happening? We're going to figure out a way to do this right now, guys. So no one sees the link. I don't... What? What? I have put it in there twice. I wish I could take a picture and put it on social media. I probably could. All right, since no one sees the link, I'm going to do something a little different. But you have to give me a minute to do it. So we're going to do that exact same commercial again, and then I'll tell you what to do on the way back, okay? Sorry about that. Let's get it done. Here we go. Some of the most important things to an HVAC business owner are communication with your staff and guys in the field, documentation and coverage of liability, and Company Cam is an app that helps you in both of those areas. It helps you communicate with your guys in the field via photography and messaging, and it consolidates all that into one spot, so there's no confusing phone calls and text messages showing up in a random location. You have one area, one spot to go to, and it covers your liability, so when your customers come back later and say, this is what I thought you were doing, you can bring out the picture and say, that's exactly what we did. Here's your before, here's your after. Company Cam is a must-have app for every business owner, especially our HVAC guys out there. And what's more, Company Cam is giving away a Yeti cooler to one of the Shop Talk listeners. You can find a link to the website in the description of this video, but it's companycam.com/Shop Talk. Okay, we're back, and it looks like I was able to get the link out by putting in the description of the video. So that was interesting. I don't know why that happened, but there it is. Refreshed and no. You should find it in the description of the video. I have confirmation there are people in here now, so they did find it. So what you're looking at is the little description below the video, not the actual live chat now. We have 2 players ready and waiting. Well, we have 3 if you count Luke's friends he's bringing with him. But we have 2 eligible players. All right, check it out. Jessica, hit the link here. We need 1 more player. Come on now. I'm not starting with 2. Last time it was a slobber knocker with 2 there. We might have to do that. I'm going to give you about 20 more seconds here. I think 20 is fair. Maybe 22. Maybe 23 seconds. It's really my show. I can do whatever I want. 27.5 seconds. Let's see if we can get 1 more person. The link is... Well, YouTube doesn't allow you to put links if you are not the channel owner, but typically the channel owner can definitely put links in. And they must have changed something. That's what YouTube does. They change something. That's their thing. They like to change stuff. One of those emails that I get from Google that says our services have changed, one day I'll read one of those. But they're really long and they're boring, so I don't read them. All right. Come on. Come on. You want group 2? All right, we're going to play it with 2 players here, guys. We're going to do this. Oh, you want the HVAC tactical hat. All right. All right, let's close it down. Let's do 2 players here. All right, I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to bring you in here. Let's see. First player we have is our buddy, of course, the low latency king, Michael Bimco. Michael, are you there, Michael? Are you there? Oh, good grief.
Hello.
Hello, Michael. How's it going?
It's going decent, Zach. How are you, sir?
Well, let me say something real quick. I call you Michael. I call you Bimco. Call you Frylock. What do people call you that work with you?
Whatever feels best for them. It usually sounds right, you know.
All right.
But
Mike. So Mike is you don't go by Michael then.
Well, some of the guys call me Michael. My dispatcher calls me Michael. Our sales lady calls me Bimco.
Oh, that's very confusing. You're not clearing up anything here.
Well, I'm trying to tell you the truth, Zach. That's just how it is.
Well, what would you like me to call you?
Whatever you want to call me, Zach.
I'm just going to rotate through there, Bimco.
There you go.
All right, and then next time, Frylock, I'll call you whatever we want to there, Michael. All right?
Okay, Zachary.
All 3. Zachary. Mom? Is my mom here? Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Zachary Steven. Zachary Steven, get off that table. Zachary Steven. Give these people their prizes. I do. Every week, right after the show, everybody. They get them as fast as the UPS people will bring them to you, basically. But that's getting worse and worse during the holidays, so this show will probably be a demonstration in how slow they go, unless I use UPS, because they're a private company. They'll do a better job, probably.
Of course.
That's overlapping to my governmental leanings. That's fine. We won't get into that right now. Okay. So we got Bimco. Bimco, how old are you? Do you mind me asking?
How old do I look, Zach?
Oh, gosh. Are we going to play this? Hold on a second. Let me get you all expanded out here. Hold on. All right. How old does Bimco look? All right. All right. That's good. All right. I'm going to go with 29.
Oh, man, that makes me feel good. No, I'm 33.
33. Okay. All right. 33. Well, here comes somebody that's 33 divided by 2. Add 1. Our buddy Luke and friend.
Is this against the rules?
Well, he can't yell the answers.
Okay.
He said he's not going to yell the answers, so I think we're good.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're okay. Did you sign the honesty pledge?
Honesty pledge.
Yeah, I haven't written it yet, but so it would be crazy if you would have signed it. I would have known that was dishonest because we don't have an honesty pledge. So that's a catch-22. It's a trick question.
I don't think Luke has a dishonest bone in his body. Look at that.
He doesn't
that
look
sweet,
dishonest.
innocent young man's face.
That's so nice. That's so nice, Bimco.
You look very honest, Luke. I would trust you.
I just want you to know also, Bimco, that they said you were 36 in the chat. So
Wow.
I guess 29. I don't. That's
Luke was pretty close though. Appreciate that, Luke.
Luke's good. He's wise beyond his young years. All right, I'm going to turn the chat off. And no more chat.
He doesn't count.
Who doesn't count?
This guy.
This guy. No, I can't turn him off. He's like a human. He's in a different location, so it only works for cyber chat. So, all right, guys, you know how the game is played. I'm going to give you a question. I'll read it twice. I'll count down from 5, then you'll have the answers on the screen there. So our first prize here, don't get too excited, is a hat. That's right. You could win yourself a hat. Christmas balls not included. You could win a hat right there. That's the first one. Don't be longing for Christmas balls because that is just decoration because of the season. All right. Luke, are you ready to play?
I guess.
All right, there you go. All right. Bimco, are you ready to play?
Yes, sir. Let's go for it.
All right, here's your very first question for Skilled Trade Up this week. Here we go. The C in VCRT tool stands for A, compressor, B, core, C, clamp, or D, can. The C in VCRT tool stands for A, compressor, B, core, C, clamp, D, can.
5.
What could it be, guys?
4, 3, 2,
Bimco knows. He was like
1.
Bimco is very confident. He had it held up within 4 seconds. Okay, keep your answers held up there, fellas. All right, let's take a look here. See, we got B and C.
Lucas.
Hey, are you chastising him for writing C? Well, Bimco thinks he's right because he says core, and Bimco is right because it's a valve core removal tool. It's a valve core for removing Schrader cores. So Luke,
that tool.
That's the tool. That's the tool right there. So Luke, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to try again next week, okay?
All right. Well, I guess that was an easy win.
Well, you know, he's going to keep on going, so you can. Would you rather wish him luck or tell him to crash and burn? Which one do you want him to do?
Be honest.
Probably crash and burn.
Crash and burn. All right, honesty's the best
I want to see
policy.
some flames.
I will not disappoint.
All right, Luke, thanks for playing, man. We'll see you next week. Take it easy, all right?
All right.
All right, Bimco. So, Luke's hoping you crash. I do love the honesty. So often we're like, oh, I hope you do great, man. It's Christmas. All right, no,
luck,
I
man.
want you
Good
to
luck.
lose. The heck with you, man, and you're winning. Okay. All right, so let's get on to the prizes. You've won yourself a hat. Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
Do you already own that hat?
I do.
All right, so that's useless. All right, but let's add something to it. We got some nice tie straps. Do you have a pickup truck?
I'm giving away an F-150, remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a 1978 F100. Yeah. Nah.
That'd be a dope-ass truck.
Actually, yeah, you're going to the territory where it's classic and nice then instead. I should go with like a 1998. There where it's like, oh, okay. Bull, that curvy body style, that's gack. Yeah. Okay, so there's a hat in this round, obviously. 2 clamp ratcheting tie downs. I love those things. And 1 of the face shields from HVAC Tactical. So that's pretty cool. So it's one of those little face shields for going in people's homes now that everybody has corona, which I will be immune to for a number of months. So I'm going to run around with no mask.
It's one of them gator things.
Yes, absolutely. And it's HVAC Tactical. I'll just put this out there. He sent a lot of cool stuff. I reached out to him.
Dude.
So you met the guy?
Yeah, I've met Ben. Yeah.
Where'd you meet him at?
We met at a Mexican restaurant down here in Texas. He had to come to San Antonio for training or something, and we hooked up on his way back to Austin and had some beers at a Mexican place. He gave me a handful of stickers and stuff. It was cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was really neat.
That is cool. Oh, man. I'll be daggone. All right. Well, cool. And a Mexican restaurant, too. That's my favorite place to
be. Had some Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Yeah. I don't always wear gaiters, but when I do, it's a HVAC Tactical gator.
That's very nice. I like that. He'll like that. All right. So, okay. So you got that first prize. We're going for second prize here. There's no one else in here. I know you're ready to play. So here's our second question. Which is not part of a typical forced air zone system? A motorized damper. B, refrigerant pressure transducer. C. Hold on a second.
5, 4.
How do you know you're right?
3.
My kid's standing up in his high chair next to me, so I'm like.
Okay, well, you know what? You're right. You can put it down.
I just know all those other things are part of it. So
no, that was excellent. So you got the hat, you got the gator, you got the clamp for your pickup truck you're giving away. You can give those away too. So we're going to move on to level 3 here. Level 3, we're also adding some Viper Wet Rag to protect your brazing apparatus while brazing. So there you go.
Oh, man.
All that great stuff, bro.
Oh, man.
What is it?
The baby just ran away.
Well, go get the baby. I'll distract these people. Go get the baby real quick.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. All right, here's question number 3. We're just going to get right after. Here we go. La-ti-da. Here we are. What can happen when a heat pump contactor welds its contacts closed? A, evaporator can freeze. B, high pressure switch can open. C, both A and B. D, none of these.
Are we in heating or cooling, Zach?
Well, it just says when a heat pump contactor welds, so it could be any time. What can happen when a heat pump contactor welds its contacts closed? A, evaporator can freeze. You already got your answer up. I'm going to hit the 5 count.
5.
Sounds about right.
4.
Well, let's see. What does Bimco think?
2.
This is what I think.
I know, but you got to talk like people don't know already. You know what? That's right. You got it right on the money, man. You got it.
Sweet.
You are tearing through this thing like there's no tomorrow.
The baby came back.
Good. The babies sometimes do come back on their own.
Yeah.
All right. Level 4. We have the hat. We are adding nylog to our wet rag. We have a Husky parts container and our clamps and our gator. I'm glad you said gator so I can remember what it was called. Because I was calling it a face shield or something. So that's
neck
good.
sock.
Neck sock. Yeah, I like that. Neck sock. Put on your neck sock. All right. Question number 4. Will you win all that stuff? You know what? Let's find out right now. Let's do it. An operating 80% furnace flue is under blank pressure. A, negative. B, positive. C, balanced. An operating 80% furnace flue is under blank pressure. A, negative. B, positive. C, balanced.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I like that little you just did.
That's right. Let's see what the answer is, everybody.
Oh, that's good. How? Why have you waited so long to bust out that voice? That's
well, you know, I have so
that's
many.
Really good.
I have so many impressions that I do. Bimco, you said B. So, an operating 80% furnace flue is under blank pressure. You say positive. Is that the answer? It is not the answer. It is negative pressure. It induced draft motor induces draft in those, but it's under a negative pressure, just like it would be if it was natural draft. It's just a natural pressure assisted and overcome with an induced draft motor.
Okay. I trust you.
It is. David Richardson told me the other day, Are you listening? Are you listening to the podcast?
Yes.
Well, he said that on the podcast.
I will listen again.
No, he said that on the live show. He didn't say it on the podcast.
That's what I thought.
The podcast is released about a week and a half after the live, so that hasn't come out yet. But the live stream did occur already.
No, well, then you cheated.
No, there's no cheating there. But you still got all of these great prizes here in level 3, bro.
All right, the next sock. Yes, that's all I really wanted.
And you got it. Let's take a look and see what would have happened on level 5, just in case. Level 5 would have been just, some screwdrivers. So you got your next sock, so you're good to go, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Bimco.
I'll be back next week. Oh, wait. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
You won't. You'll be back next month, but we will have. Aren't you in the group? Are you in the group of champions or not?
Well, no, not now.
That's right.
Hey,
Santa
can I deny all these prizes just so I can try again next week?
No, you have to take them.
Oh,
You played the game. You got to take the prizes. Don't be upset.
when's the champ thing gonna go down?
You know what? I've just started planning the champion thing, so I don't know how many champions I'm going to include. So we have 6 people so far, but part of me wants to wait till we get 10, see how long that takes. And I might even split it into 2 groups with 2 big prizes. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be dope.
So that might be what happens. So you might be part of that too. So, all right.
Try again next month.
All right. Try again next month, man. And make sure
Thanks,
you
Zach.
email me so I can get you your prizes. All right.
All right, will do. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Michael Bimco Frylock. I'll see you later.
Later.
Bye. Good old Bimco right there. Got to level 3. Got him some prizes. Really, really awesome. I'm going to turn the chat back on. We'll talk for just a second. Edit, bring it back. They make it hard. Why do they do this to us, YouTube? You are awful. Okay, the chat is back open. Bimco has brought home the victory. As soon as you play the game and you win, guys, make sure you are sending me an email to let me know what your address is and if you want a shirt, what shirt size. So we're going to get right after going to our next, what time is it right here? Let me look at my Not an Eye Watch. 8:28. We got plenty of time. Okay, hopefully all of you guys, no Bimco, all of you guys know that the link is in the description. You can go ahead and hit that as soon as you want to. I'm going to play a little commercial right here. We're going to come back and take group 2. We're going to take 3 people maximum. So come back and play if you haven't played this week. If you have played already this week, Luke or Bimco, you can't play again in the second game. But just hit that link now if you are confused about where the link is. Video description. If you don't see it, refresh your screen. It should be there, right there at the top. So we'll be right back, guys. The best forced air zoning controls in the HVAC industry come from EWC Controls. This includes the workhorse BM Plus 3000 zone panel, 3 zones, multiple dip switches so you can customize the controls to your particular system install. Another workhorse of the system is the URD and ND dampers. These power open, power closed dampers are both reliable and long lasting. So for the entire life of your system, you won't be replacing your zoning components. And lastly, the innovative SBD2 static pressure bypass with the wireless NFC interface take this whole thing to a new level of precision and reliability because you can set your system right there at your fingertips to the particular static pressure you need. No more guesswork, no more barometric arms. Go to EWC Controls Incorporated. You can find them online to learn more and look for them in your local supply house. Alrighty, enough listening to EWC Controls music. That music, I left it on there way too long. It just keeps on going. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's like an hour long. It buys me time in case I have to use the restroom. You guys are like, what's going on? What? You know, is he coming back? And the answer is no. He has the stomach flu. He's not coming back. All right, let's see who we got here to play this time. We do have 3 people, exactly 3. So if you're one of the people down there, you know you made it. Have that happy feeling. The happy feeling is victory that's coming up. First person is our buddy, Jessica. Jessica, how's it going? Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, there's like no noise on your line. It's so perfect, Jessica. All I hear is your voice. Sometimes you hit a... There's none of that. It's perfect. Oh my gosh.
I like hearing that.
I hope you win, Jessica, just because your line isn't noisy. Or maybe this guy will win. Adam. Hi, Chi. What's up, Adam?
Hey.
Very excited to play,
There
huh?
we go.
It's been a long month, hasn't it? It's been a month since you played this game. And
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And Adam, I'm just saying, look there. That's you right at the top. Victory.
I better not blow it.
Hey, you already made it. You're already a champ. You didn't blow it. You're there. But when you get there, I mean, it's going to be real high stakes. So, yeah,
Oh,
don't blow it. Okay. Don't blow it. All
I
right.
got you.
All right. You and Jessica have an opponent. It's not your opponent's going to be, although you're not working collectively. You're also against each other. So don't get the wrong idea. It's not 2-on-1. Justice means, what's up, Justice?
What's up, man?
If you win, we're going to name your win. You're the Justice League. Or something like that.
Can you hear me?
Justice has been done. Or something like, I don't know. We'll make a shirt. All right, guys. Justice, this is the first time you play the show, or have you played it in the past?
It's been a long time.
I'm about to say, yeah. It might have been back in the solo skill trade-up days of 2018 or 19 or something.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah. Well, you have some seasoned veterans on here. Adam's won the show 15 times.
Wow.
The thing is, he never uses any of the tools that he wins. There's a big closet full of tools at his house. He doesn't even use them, Justice.
That's the thing.
And Jessica donates all of her winnings to Brian, which I think is horrible. Like Brian doesn't have enough. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, none of that's true. I'm sorry. That was all fabrication. But the game is played. I'm going to read these questions twice. There's going to be a countdown from 5, and then you have to have your answer on the screen. So you have to have that pen and paper to write A, B, or C, or D. Some of them have D as well.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got to grab that really quick.
Find it.
All right.
Find it, Justice. We're waiting for you, man. Go. You got this. Number 2 pencil. That doesn't matter. But the number 4 pencil. Do they even exist? I don't know. Ticonderoga only. No mechanical pencils. You'll be disqualified. I don't know. These rules are all wrong.
Does a pen work?
A pen works just fine.
All right.
You got a piece of paper and a pen, you are ready to play. Hey, there you go. All you got to do is write the answer, and as soon as I say put it up on the screen, you just hold it up on the screen so I can see it, okay?
It's not like a race. Just
It's not a race. It's not
Okay.
a race. I'm going to read the question twice, then I'm going to do a little 5 count, then everybody will have to have your answers up by then. So you have
Okay.
like 20, 30 seconds. There's no race at all, which is good.
Cool.
That would be very tense to have a
Yeah,
race,
well-
too. I mean, Jessica's literally holding animals while she's playing this game. So we're going to fling the cat down or whatever and say, get out, man. I'm playing skill trade-up. This is important. All right. Our first prize in this particular round, round 1, is going to be an HVAC tactical hat. The bill is flat. So if you think that you're going to curve this bill like I would, any hat I've ever worn, think again. Because I don't think it'll work. I don't know. I don't know if it'll work or not, but it's one of them hats, I call it the Gil Cavey hat. You can land planes on it. They set down like helicopters will land, like the Vitalink helicopter will land, get supplies, and leave. But I'm just kidding. But his hats are very straight. All right. Our first question right here. To play the music here to add the tension. There it is. Here's the question. I'm going to read it twice, and there'll be a 5 count. Your answer must be on the screen. Which of the following is not a typical HVAC work vehicle? A, the ProMaster. B, a Transit. C, an Astro. Or D, a Highlander. And just remember, there is one guy out there driving the one that's the answer out there probably.
where's the minivan?
Yeah, where's my Dodge Caravan? Which of the following is not a typical HVAC work vehicle? A, the ProMaster. B, the Transit. C, the Astro. Or D, the Highlander. Get your answers up on the screen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's the bang bang there. I see all 3 of your answers, and all 3 of you wrote the right answer. It is D, Toyota Highlander, quality vehicle, just not a work vehicle. I'm glad that question is slightly subjective. It's like because there's a guy out there going, I use my Highlander, it works fine. I have all my stuff in there. You'd be real mad about it. But thank God that's not one of you guys. All right. Group 2, prize 2 here is going to be the tactical hat plus the handy bright light, which is the brightness of the daggone sun. If you turn it on looking at it in the store wondering how bright it is, you will find out it is very bright. And there is a skilled trade-up shirt as well. So make sure whoever wins sends me the shirt size as well. Okay. We're going to go to our question number 2.
Craig says the chat's still on.
The chat's still on? That sounds about right. Oh, look, they're helping too. Bimco, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. What the, man? You got Bimco, who wanted to make it to level 5. He's obviously upset about it. And he's starting to put answers in the chat. Bimco, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. I'm calling your parents, okay? I didn't want to do that, but we're going to do it. Okay. But thank you. Thank you, Craig. What can I say? I got Corona, man. All right, leave me alone. All right, here we go. Here's question number 2. The field piece SC260 is A, multimeter, B, HVAC gauge. Adam had the answer like, bam, I know. C, thermometer, or D, hygrometer. The field piece 260 with a SC in front of it is A, multimeter, B, HVAC gauge, C, thermometer, or D, hygrometer. Get your answers
5,
on the screen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see here. Looks like everybody's got the exact same answer again. Of course, that is correct. It is a multimeter.
I have
Okay.
2 of them.
You have 2 of them?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I guess it's pretty common now. The 260 is,
That's the small one, like the miniature one, right?
yeah, it's one of the smaller ones. Correct, Jessica?
No, the 6.
Jessica's busy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
HS35.
Oh, okay. Wrong one.
The HS35, that's the old stick meter.
Yep.
It's big. Yeah.
That one's like, that's like, well, it's not as big as the 660. The 660, actually, you can't carry it in a Transit Connect because the axles will go bad because it's too heavy to carry it. So, okay. So we are on, let's see, level 2 there. So now we're going to level 3. And level 3, we are adding some Viper products right there. We have our pan and drain treatment. So now you have pan and drain treatment you can spray while wearing a tactical hat and my shirt. And you'll see exactly where you're spraying with the Handy Bright light, which is 500, 200,000 million lumens. It's what I think. My eye still has a purple dot in it. All right. Let's go to our level 3 question. We're going into the medium questions now. They go a little bit harder. So let's see if everybody still has the same answer at the end of this one. Here we go. Carrier will begin using R454B in new systems in blank. A, 2022. B, 2023. C, 2024. Or D, 2025. I just want to say to Jessica, Brian has installed Carrier systems in the past. So you should definitely know this. There's no excuse. Carrier will begin, I'm sorry. Carrier will begin using R454B. She didn't work there. In new systems in blank. A, 2022. B, 2023. C, 2024. D, 2025.
5,
All right, let's see here.
4,
Oh, look at this.
3,
Look at this right here. I see something
1.
very special. Everybody has put the exact same answer again. And it's correct. Again, that's why we have tiebreakers. I'm expecting, you know, this is going to be the slobber knocker this week. Santa's not involved this week because he can't be, but it's just like last week where he went toe-to-toe with Bimco and poor Bimco. That's what you get for helping in the chat. That's called karma, Bimco. Come on. All right. I'm just kidding. Bimco's a good guy. All right, let's look at level 4 here. We're going to be adding a parts container and some nylog to go along with your hat, your pan and drain treatment, your super bright light, and your shirt. Level 4 question. Let's see what we got here. This ought to be a good one. All right, this is a good one right here. This might separate a couple people from the winners and losers there. Let's check it out. A blank is a device to measure the magnitude of a magnetic field. A, cell switch. B, Hall effect sensor. C, photoelectric sensor. Or D, magnehelic. A blank is a device to measure the magnitude of a magnetic field. A, cell switch. B, Hall effect sensor. C, photoelectric sensor. Or D, magnehelic.
5,
Get those answers on the screen.
4, 3,
B.
2, 1.
All right. The gunshot goes off, and we have a difference. Oh, yay. A difference. We have 2 C's and a B. Okay. So either we have 2 correct people or 1 correct person. Now, he has 2 B's that are looking at each other. I don't know if he drew 2 butts or what that is right there. I don't want to be infantile. And I can't be infantile because Adam actually has the right answer. B, the Hall effect sensor, is the right answer. And so I hate to say it, Jessica and Justice, but you're going to have to come back and play next week, okay?
Adios.
Keep on playing, keep on trying, And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right?
Thanks, guys. See ya.
Take care, Justice. All right, Adam. Adam, you're good at this game, aren't
Hey.
you? You're good at this.
Sure.
So what's the deal? Because you're so unassuming and quiet, you're just very intelligent and you're not telling anybody about it, or what?
Oh, I have no life. Just nothing but HVAC when I get home.
All right, well, we can gauge this. I think I do 2 HVAC-related streams a week. I do one on Wednesday and one on Friday. How many streams, and I'm not saying mine, but how many streams do you watch per week?
At least one. I mean, it depends on the topics and if I'm on call or
That's not too bad.
so I'm operations manager, so I get a lot of calls from the guys who are still out in the field. So I guess it just depends on how distracted I am.
So you, since you're operations manager, so is that like equivalent to what we would think a service manager is, or is it operations and you do business administration too?
Well, I mean, it's still technically a smaller family-owned company, so that's just a title. I'm still technician, installer, service manager.
Okay.
Big grunt, whatever's needed at that point.
Well, that's pretty cool, though. I didn't know you were operations manager. So you say it's a family company. Is that your family, or are you just working for a family?
Just working for a family. Usually I've found in the past working for a family doesn't tend to be the best scenario.
It can be volatile sometimes. I worked for my dad for a long time before I started my company, and I can attest to the fact that after a while, I was not the oldest brother. I have an older brother that worked, and of course he was ahead of me in the company. So I learned just to, whatever I thought should happen, just keep it to myself after a while, because a lot of times wasted just yelling at each other about who's the smartest. So I just said, Zach, just shut up.
Just get it done, right?
Yeah, just get it done and just go make your own company. Okay, so you just finished level 4 there. You won all that great stuff, man, and now you're looking at level 5 again, so I guess you're going to be a champion if you get this, because you're already a champion. And it's the Cobalt groove joint pliers there, which I thought were these are huge Cobalt pliers. I don't know how many pliers you own, but they're pretty decent pliers. No frills, nothing too special about them. They just have a really wide grip, we'll say. So nice pliers. Let's get you a question though. This is level 5, so if you get this one right, you're pretty much done. You got all the prizes. You can go home happy again and be like multiple champion here with the prestige that will bring you in your everyday life, which is great, I'm assuming. And so let's see where we're at. We're at question number 5 here, and let's see what you got here. You're from Tennessee, as I recall, because I called it Canada last time for some reason, because I'm an idiot, I guess, but I don't know. Because there's an Adam Walker in Canada, that's why I said that. But I should have remembered. So here's our question number 5. Let's see if you can get all the prizes here this week. Which is true of boilers? Which is true of boilers? A, most boil water. B, can be 97% efficient. C, they humidify the air. D, do not use natural gas. Which is true of boilers? A, most boil water. B, can be 97% efficient. C, humidifies air. D, do not use natural gas.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see what you got there, Adam. What you got there on the screen? I know you're the only one there, so it's impossible to cheat off somebody because there's no one there to cheat off of. You say B. All right, is that a B or a D?
Well, that should be the B, but
okay, I just wanted to make
big
sure.
on boilers, so
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure that was the right one. You say B can be 97% efficient, and the answer is actually it's 97% efficient. They can be. So you're exactly right. You're a dual champion. You'll be getting a large wrestling-style belt in the mail that has a lot of diamonds on it that says Skilled Trade Up Dual Champion. No, again, none of that's true.
Oh, yeah.
None of that's true, but if you will, send me your address. As soon as the show's over, I'll pack up your stuff and send it out within the next day or so, okay?
Sure. Thank you, Zach.
Take care, Adam. I'll see you on the next one. Good old Adam right there, man. He's won again. He's really good. Really, really good. A smart guy. And it's just one of those guys. I always like guys like Adam because they will be playing this game. And like me, they're a Southern guy. It's like, well, heck, I don't know the answer. Then they know all the answers, which is unlike me, actually. Actually, it had me at the Southern part, but not the know the answers part. Let me turn the chat back on. We'll get this done. Guys, I want to thank you for watching tonight. I really appreciate that. I want to remind you. Let's see if I can think of all the things that I can remind you of. If you want to help the show, help pay for shipping and help pay for prizes, visit me at, let's see, let me get this right, Subscribestar. It's a link in the description too. You can find it down there. If you want to help support the show, that would be awesome. Help pay for prizes and shipping and stuff like that. Comes out to several $100 a month worth of stuff. So it definitely helps up. Any of you want to donate $1 or $5 a month or something like that. I appreciate that. Of course, we have our HVAC Shop Talk podcast. I think one of them came out today, actually. And typically, you'll see one every single week. If you want to watch the podcast stream live, go to the HVAC Training Videos channel, which is a channel I started just to do the interviews on and record the podcast. And you can find that in the description as well. I want to congratulate our players and winners tonight. Congratulations, Bimco. Congratulations to Adam Heisch. Both very good players. Very smart guys. Glad that you guys chose to watch this show. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that watches this show, because without you guys, I mean, I would just be streaming to no one, giving prizes to nobody, which is just really sad, especially at Christmas. It's a real Tiny Tim style story there. Thank the guys from the chat down there, Greg, Adam, Mike, D, which I guess is our buddy Justice, the Justice League. Jessica, Doug, Chris, everybody, thank you for watching the show tonight. I'm going to let you guys get back to whatever you were doing. Tune in Friday night. We're going to have Eric Kaiser on. We had to put off the RLS show till January. We should be working that out tomorrow morning. We had to do some audio and video checks, which did not happen, unfortunately, because the schedules didn't line up. So Eric Kaiser is going to come back on Friday night, and we're going to talk about troubleshooting electrical circuits and furnaces. So it should be really, really fun. We have a lot of stuff written down on our paper, which we likely won't get to all of it, but there is a lot of good stuff about the 24-volt circuit, IFC boards, ignition modules, the safeties in a furnace, just a whole bunch of different furnace-related stuff, and I think a lot of guys could do with a refresher, just a basic course on that, and Eric's going to help us out with that. So, thank you for watching the Skilled Trade Up. I am going to get out of here and go have some, maybe some after-dinner dinner. I had to eat right before this, so, you eat real fast or run out of here. So I'm going to go do that, guys, and I hope you have a good week. Hope to see you Friday night, and talk to you then.